Thank you for joining us, guys. This is meant to be a class that sort of recaps the year for us. See where you stand with mathematics before you go into grade 12, which is so important. I hope you guys are ready, really do. So what we're going to be doing is playing Christmas bingo. It means exactly that, playing Christmas bingo. First things first, bingo rules. I don't know if any of you have played bingo before. I know our grandmothers love bingo. So I don't know if any of you are old souls or you've played bingo. I don't know, guys. But anyway, this is how bingo works. Okay, we're gonna have a board 5 by 5, like what you see on the screen now. What's gonna happen is these blocks are gonna turn around one at a time. Okay, when you see the board, it's gonna be hidden by cute Christmas pictures. Okay, so one by one, they're gonna turn around at random and it's gonna reveal a question. So I'm gonna time you guys, and because some of these questions are a little bit hard, I'm gonna give you 4 minutes for each question. So 4 minutes for you guys to work through the question, find an answer. If you find the answer before, then you can pop it in the chat. Bear in mind, we're not competing. Everyone is doing the same bingo board. So if you have a clue or you know where to start or you are stuck, say so in the chat or raise your hand, speak to us, as we said, and we will discuss it. So the point of this whole game is to get 5 in a row correct. So that's either 5 across, 5 going down, or 5 diagonally. Don't mind that free. There are no free anythings. Please, we have to get everything right in the row. Okay, I hope everyone knows how bingo works. And this is what our board looks like. Okay, it's really cute. It's Christmas themed. I like it. Yes, I love it. And I am going to bet. Okay, let me not say bet because I'm definitely going to lose money because I'm terrible at this. I'm going to say that Santa Claus is going to turn around first. What do you think, Yolanda? Yeah, I'm going to
definitely the tree. I still go with the tree.
Oh my gosh, the tree has the wish tree. What do you guys think is going to turn around first? Let's see. Remember, once it turns around, let me set up my timer actually. Once whatever question turns around, you guys have 4 minutes to work on it on your own before we discuss the answers. Snowman. Thank you, Muzi, for being a team player. Muzi says snowman. So we have 3 options. Okay, Santa Claus, snowman, and tree. Let's see. And we are all terrible at this, but it's okay. Okay, 4 minutes. We all got it wrong. I don't understand. Maybe we are the problem. Your 4 minutes have started. We have a question up. The turning point of the graph fx is x squared minus 3x minus 10 is. Go for it, guys. If you think you have the answer, raise your hand, speak to me, or put it in the chat. There's very few of us, so I really hope that you guys will be participating. Otherwise, this class will be really slow and quiet and boring, and you will have to listen to me singing, which is not going to go well. So please, let's not do that. How many of us are there? 8. Okay. Hello, everyone who joined us. William, Bali, Lorato, Homo Darren, I see you guys. Welcome. We are playing bingo. So what you're doing now is you are solving what's on the screen, and I am dying from lightning and thunder. Please, iPhone. Okay. Hello.
Hi, Teacher Kate. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I'm guessing your name is not Lee.
No, my name is Lee, actually.
Oh, okay.
That is my name.
Hi, Lee. Fancy names. I see you.
I got the answer. Yeah.
Okay, what did you get?
-3/2.
And remember, turning point is coordinates, right? So we should have an X and a...
yeah.
Okay, do your Y coordinates quickly, and then we'll discuss it, okay? Anyone else? We are 2 minutes in.
Hi,
Hello, who is
can you hear me?
talking to me? Yes, I can.
That's
Um,
Maseko talking. Music.
Oh, hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Okay, what have you got for us?
Okay, so my one was a bit long. I'm not sure if it's right, but
Okay,
I did x squared minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 equals 0.
okay,
And then x, and I factorized it basically. And then I got minus 2, and minus 2 and 5.
okay. Remember, that would be solving for your x-intercept, right? Right now, we are looking for the turning point. If you make x squared minus 3x minus 10 equals 0, that would work if you were finding the x-intercept. Remember, we always said to find your x-intercept, you make y 0. At this
Yeah.
moment, we do not have an equals 0. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So we have to use the equation for finding a turning point. Okay, first you have to find the x coordinates. Now I'm giving you guys clues. Oh my gosh. But the formula for our x coordinate is x equals negative b over 2a. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you substitute your x coordinates into your equation of your graph, and we find our y coordinate. Okay. Has anyone already done it? And you want to tell us what you have? Lee, have you found your y coordinate?
Not yet, ma'am. I'm still in the process.
Okay, no problem. Does anyone else have an idea? Our 4 minutes is up. I'm starting to think I must give you a little bit more time, but we'll see. Anyone else? Okay, Khomotsekgang. Yes, let's hear what you have. Hello. Khomotsekgang.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah,
Yes,
bo.
Homo. We are all ears.
Okay, so I got my answer using the formula of the turning point, which gave me an x coordinate of negative 3/2. And
Okay.
then I got my y substituting the x coordinates and that the x coordinate, and then it gave me negative 13/4.
Okay, Khomotsekgang, can I ask you something? What is the equation you used for your x coordinate? X equals?
Equals b squared over 2a.
It's not b squared over 2a. Does anyone know what the equation is in the chat? Turning point equation. Let me stop my timer. It's still going. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyone?
Ma'am, can I give the answer for the turning points?
Okay, wait. Let's start with the equation. Thank you, Lorato. Negative b over 2a, right? So
Yes.
if you have negative b, our b is already negative. Do we agree? It's negative 3, isn't it?
Yes.
So we have negative 3 over 2 times 1, because our a is 1. So what do two negatives give us?
A positive.
A positive. Thank you very much, Lee. So actually we have positive 3 over 2. Do you agree?
Yes.
I hope you understand where that comes from. And then we take our 3 over 2 and you substitute it into our equation of the graph. So you're going to say 3 over 2 squared minus 3 times 3 over 2, minus 10. How much is that, guys? Work that out quickly for us and tell us what you get.
Ma'am, I got a negative 49 over 4.
Thank you very much. That's what I got. So our coordinate, the x coordinate would be 3 over 2, and our y coordinate would be negative 49 over 4. I hope everyone feels better about this question. If you got it wrong the first time, you sort of understand what you were supposed to do. What do you guys think? Anyone? Okay, if you don't ask questions, I'm going to assume you all understand. And I hope you do. And I'm getting my timer ready. Okay, next one, I am betting on the snowman because I am stealing. Thank you, Muzi, very much. I'm stealing your answer and saying the snowman is next. Let's see. Nope, terrible, terrible. Anyway, solve for x if 3x minus 1 times 2x plus 4 equals 0. Go. I was about to give you a clue, but it's fine. I'll just keep quiet and let you guys do your thing. Our clock has started. Remember, you have 4 minutes to do this. If you think you know, raise your hand, put it in the chat. See, Yolanda, when I'm waiting like this is when I become tempted to sing, but I'm behaving.
I see you trying your best. Guys, Teacher Kat loves singing. So soon enough, you will hear her humming.
The music is in my blood,
Yebo.
but I'm behaving. I'm keeping it in. I'll traumatize you closer to the end of the class. Okay, we have a x equals negative 2. We have a x equals a third and x equals 2. Thank you, Lorato and Rona, for participating. We need more answers. There's about 10 of you in this class, so please, 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 please. Still have time though. Still have some time. So just finish off what you're doing and then pop your answers in the chat. Or 1 over 3, Lorato, thank you. Okay, we have a 0.33 or a third. Okay, so it seems like a third, everyone agrees on the third part. We have a consensus on x equals a third. Half the time has lapsed. William says x equals a third or negative 2. Thank you, William. I think this one was less difficult because it's already factorized for us. How kind of them to factorize this for us, guys. Imagine. Debocheng says x equals a third or x equals negative 2. Okay, I see a trend. Mozi also says a third or negative 2. I like it. I like it. Okay, everyone else, what are we saying? Who else do we have here? Bonolo, Mbali, I haven't seen you say anything in the chat. Please, 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 please interact with us. We love talking to you guys. Okay, I think most of us are done. Am I right if I say that? Yeah, I think most of us are done. Okay, so x equals a third or x equals negative 2. So what you were supposed to do here is put each of your brackets equal to 0. Because if you think about it, this statement says bracket A multiplied by bracket B equals 0, right? But the only way you get 0 when multiplying is if you multiply by 0. That means either bracket A is 0 or bracket B is 0. So you will say 3x minus 1 equals 0 or 2x plus 4 equals 0. For bracket A, we're going to take the 1 over. So you're going to have 3x equals 1. Divide by 3 on both sides. And that's where we get x equals a third. Well done, guys. And for bracket B, you're going to take your 4 over and it will become -4. Divide by 2 on both sides. And that's where we get x equals -2. Awesome, guys. Awesome. That was incredible. Thank you very much for your answers. And you guys are really good at this and I'm loving it. Okay. Next, I'm going to say the elf. Apparently, there's something wrong with the elf and it never turns around. It hasn't turned around in each of the 3 classes that I'm teaching. So I'm starting to get a bit worried about what's behind the elf. Yolanda still says tree, and that's cheating, but it's fine.
Definitely a tree.
That's definitely cheating. Guys, she's increasing her chances by saying tree. I see you. Mathematicians are cheaters. I see you. Okay, let's see what's next. Nope, we're both wrong. Okay, 4 minutes have started. If fx is x squared plus 8x plus 16, then what is f of 2? This is a pretty easy one, I think, in my opinion. So I'm only going to give you guys 2 minutes to do this one. If that is the equation for fx, what is f of 2? Oh, everyone's concentrating. It's so quiet. In the meantime, if you think you want to answer this, please raise your hand. I would love to hear someone's voice for this next one. I'm irritating myself with my voice, so I would really like a break. Okay, we only have 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. No suggestions, no answers. Okay, Rona says 8 or -8. Loretta says 36. And Rona's clarifying that she said, I think. Thank you very much for clarifying that. You're like, don't hold this against me. I said, I think. I see you. I see you. I think as well. Okay. Muzi says 4 1/4. Debuchen says 36. More answers. Come on, guys. Our 2 minutes is up. This should be very easy. 36 again. Okay. So it looks like we have a number that's winning. Okay. Anyone want to unmute and speak to me, please? Not 41/4. I don't understand what you mean, Muzi. Come on, guys. Anyone? Bonolo? William?
No, I'm saying not 4 1/4. Well, yeah, well, in a way, it's like that, but it's not one number. It's
okay.
It's 2 different numbers. There's a comma between.
I see. I get it. Thank you. Okay, guys. Come on, guys. Bonolo, William, anyone want to speak to me in Debreng? Lorato? Question mark? Because you also gave me a question mark there. I see you. No? Okay. Okay, what does f of 2 mean? William. Finally, let's hear what you have to say.
Hello.
Hello.
I got 36 because I got 36 because f of x basically they substituted 2 in x's position, so I had to substitute that into the equation, and that gave me 36.
Thank you very much, William. That is correct, and that is great. So, William, as William so nicely put it for us, you substitute 2 into everywhere you see x. So therefore, you will have 2 squared plus 8 times 2 plus 16. So you will have 4 plus 16 plus 16. So 16 times 16 would be 32 plus 4 is 36. Thank you to everyone who said 36. And thank you to everyone else who gave me answers. I hope you guys can see where your mistake was. If you can't, you're still unsure and you're like, I still don't sort of get this one, then raise your hand and let's talk about it. Okay. Are we all feeling a bit better about this one? I hope so. You guys are very quiet now. I'm worried. Okay, getting my timer ready. My timer is ready. Let's see what's next. The reindeer. The asymptotes of fx equals 3 over x plus 2 minus 1 are. I think we're going to need all of our 4 minutes for this one. Okay, time has started. Go for it, guys. If you have an answer, pop it in the chat, say something, and we will talk about it.
I'm trying to contain myself because I'm in that situation where there's rain, thunderstorm, lighting, and everything else. Scary.
Lorato says y equals -1. Thank you very much, Lorato. I'm starting to think you don't need so much time. Okay, what is our other asymptote? X equals -2. Thank you, Lorato. Everyone else, tell me what you got. We're only a minute in, so you can still think about it a little bit. Giving you some time. Bali, thank you. X equals -2. Bonolo says x equals -2 and y equals -1. Okay, we're all in consensus so far. So far, we all agree about what the answers are. I just want more people to pop it in the chat for us, please. Okay, y equals -1 and x equals -2. I hope we all understand where these are coming from, but we will discuss it. Just put your answers in the chat. Even if your answer is already there, I just want to see that you're working it out and your answer is corresponding with everyone else's. Okay. I hope you cannot hear the thunder on my side. William says y equals -1, x equals -2. Thank you, William. Okay, we are 2 minutes in. I think I'm going to stop this at 3 minutes. 11 of you, and so far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 responses. I just need a few more before we continue. What did everyone else get? Is anyone stuck? What's going on, guys? Let me know. Anyone? We are past 3 minutes, so we're gonna get started just now. Few seconds to let me know if you're stuck. Let me know, let me know. I'm stuck, thank you. Because I was starting to get worried that everyone's just vanished and went to eat dinner without us. Thank you. I can't find X. The reference says I can't find X. Okay, let's talk about this graph. This is a hyperbola. Rona says the same, okay? So finding our y asymptote is pretty easy because we can see that our whole graph moved 1 unit down, right? So the original asymptotes are x equals 0 and y equals 0, right? So if your graph moved 1 down, that would be 0 minus 1, which is where we get y equals -1. Okay, I hope everyone is cool with that one. Let's discuss the x one. Okay, let's talk about horizontal shifts. Remember, horizontal shifts are the opposite of the operation you see. What I mean is, if you see x plus 2, it means you move the graph to the left 2 units. But if you see x minus 2, it means you move the graph to the right. So that is the only trick we have here. You're moving the graph in the opposite direction as what you would expect. So as I said, our original asymptote was at x equals 0. And I said plus, so we're moving to the left. If you move the graph 2 units to the left, that means your asymptote also moved 2 units to the left. So it goes from 0, goes -1, -2. Do you feel better, Ntebogang? I really hope so. And if I die, I hope I was useful to you guys in some sort of way. There we go. Awesome. Is there anyone else who is stuck? Are you fine? Say something. Okay, I'm just gonna assume you guys are fine because you guys don't want to speak to me. The wreath. Ooh, this is a nice one. Our time has started. Go, guys. If sine P equals 27 degrees, then sine 207 in times of P is, ooh, this is, yeah. This is interesting. I think I might have done it in a different way. Now that I look at it, I'm like, is my answer correct? But it's fine. We'll talk about it. Your 4 minutes have started. Let me keep quiet.
Guys, this thunder, it's strong. Strong thunder on my side.
Who is unmuted? Guys, we're gonna restrict the unmuting if this continues. Okay. Bonolo says, I don't get this one. Yeah, I read this very differently when I worked it out. I read this very, very differently. What I read is if sine of 27 is P, I think that's what it's supposed to say. If sine of 27 degrees is P, what is sine of 207? I think that's what it means. That would make a bit more sense for me. What do you guys think? So if given is sine of 27 equals P, what is sine of 207? Do you guys think that makes more sense? Or am I just like high on being here and very happy to see you guys? What do you think? So let me put it in the chat for us to all see. So if sine of 27 is equal to P, then sine of 207 is what in terms of P? Yes, William, it makes a bit more sense to me because that's, yeah, that one that's there. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I will check it out again on time for our next class next week. And I'll let you guys know. Okay, Lorato says negative P. Let me give you guys some time since I sort of changed the question. Because that which is there, I don't get. Okay, thank you, Lorato. Now I'm just like, what's going on? I don't understand what's going on. Yes, I see what's going on now. My pen could work, life would be awesome. Okay, any more answers? Just giving you a little bit of extra time because of the whole confusion. And the singing has started. See it. Does anyone else have a suggestion? Okay, Bonolo says, I also think the answer is negative P. Thank you, Bonolo. William says negative P. Thank you, guys. Okay, that's time. Okay, so basically here we're using reduction formulae. I hope that's what everyone else used. So sine of 207 is the same as sine of what? Put it in the chat for me. It's either something plus something or something minus something, but sine of 207 is the same as what? If you feel like you want to talk to me, discuss it, put your hand up and unmute and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Thank you, William. It's the same as sine of 180 plus 27. Which quadrant is 180 plus 27? In which quadrant is it? And is sign positive or negative? Thank you, Rona. It's in the third quadrant. Is sign positive or negative in the third quadrant? Thank you very much. Komotahang, Rona. I see you guys. It's negative. So that means we will have negative sine of 27, and that is why we have negative P. Thank you very much. I love it. We are moving on. Hope everyone is with me. Okay, this says the midpoint of A and B is. Go for it. Timer has started. Giving you 3 minutes for this one. If you have the coordinates, then you can pop them in the chat for us. If you want to talk to me, then you can raise your hand. Okay, Rona has an answer for us. She says the coordinates are 2 and 6. Thank you very much. The midpoint for A and B is 2 and 6. Let's hear what everyone else has to say. Do we agree? Do we have different coordinates? Where do we stand on this, guys? William says midpoint is 2 and 6. Thank you. Still have over a minute to go. Lorato says 2 and 6. Lee says 2 and 6. Sihau says 2 and 6. Welcome. This is the first time I see you in the chat. I am so happy to see you. Say something. We have just over a minute left, guys. Can I have more responses? So far, it looks like everyone agrees that the coordinates are 2 and 6, right? Bonolo, thank you. Muzi. See you guys. Thank you very much. We have 2 and 6 again. This is all just formulae, right? Just knowing your formulas. Formulas. 2 and 6, thank you very much. Okay, a couple of seconds to go. And 10, 9, 8, 7. Nope, I'm counting very horribly. Let me just keep quiet. Homotsahan says 2 and 6, 2, 1. There we go. Anyone want to unmute and discuss and tell me how they worked out our 2 and 6? Everyone got it right, so I'm sure there's someone who's willing to speak to me. Come on, guys. Anyone? No? Thank you very much. Let's hear.
I used the formula of the coordinates of the midpoint, which is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2, and then I used the coordinate that was given, and that got me to the answer of 2 and 6.
Thank you very much, Homotsahan. You are correct. Thank you. Thank you. So, according to Homotsahan, she said -3 plus 7, which is 4, divided by 2, and that's where we got our 2. And for y coordinate, you say 7 plus 5, which is 12, divided by 2 is 6. Awesome, awesome. Let me hear your predictions for this next round. This time, I'm going with Mr. Santa. I say Santa is next. Yolanda, I'm not even gonna ask you. Miss Tree, I'm not even gonna ask you. We don't want to know. You're disqualified. I am disqualifying you from making predictions. What does everyone else think? Okay, it's just you and I, it looks like. Did I say snowman or Santa? Yo, short-term memory loss. Okay.
Say Santa.
Santa, there we go. So let's see, between Santa and Tree is Santa.
Oh, congratulations. First time ever.
Sure, it's fine to be jealous, it's okay. Okay. Timer has started, guys. The perpendicular gradient of the points A and B. This is an interesting one. Our timer has started. If you are stuck, please speak up. Don't die from the inside. Need to stop singing. I don't know. It's a weird habit. Timer has started. This is a very interesting one. I really like it. We are almost a minute in. Okay, Rona says -1. We are working hard. -4/5. I am not sure. I like the disclaimer. Excuse me, the disclaimer. You're like, I think so. Not sure though. I see you guys. This one has a little bit of a trick though, but we'll talk about it. Okay, we have Lorato and Debofen, Rona with an answer. Just gonna wait for more people to answer. Tell me what you think. Scratch that. Okay, okay. M equals -1. I like this. William, Rona's like, scratch that, and William's like, yes, put it back, don't scratch it. Okay, Rona is with the -4/5 crew, and my eye is itching. Was that some sort of sign that I should bet on Lotto today? I hope so. Komotafan says -4/5. Bonola says -1. Lee says -4/5. And I am a bit, oh no, I'm not. I thought I stopped myself, but I didn't. Okay, we are 3 minutes in. Just giving you a few more seconds, guys, to think about it. Think about this question. The perpendicular gradient of AB. The perpendicular gradient. Not the gradient, the perpendicular gradient. -4/5 says Mali, thank you. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's talk about this, guys. So for -4/5, is that the gradient or is that the gradient of the line that is perpendicular? Maybe the wording in this question was a little bit difficult, right? What we want here is the gradient of the line that would be perpendicular to A and B. Not the gradient of A and B, the gradient of the line that will be perpendicular to them. So the product of the gradients must be equal to -1. You're correct, Rona. So what we have to do is obviously you first have to work out the gradient of AB, right? And that would be our -4/5. Okay, so you're gonna say 6 minus, no, the change in Y first. So -5/-3, which is -8 over 6 minus -4, which would be 10. We divide both by 2. So our gradient of AB is -4/5. But that is not what the question was. What we want is the other gradient. So -4/5 times something equals -1, as Rona said so nicely for us in the chat, right? So we want to know what that something is. What do I multiply by -4/5 to get -1? What do you think? So if I have -4/5, x equals -1. That x is what we want. What do you guys think? So you're going to take the -4/5 to the other side. 5/4. Thank you very much, William. Thank you very, very much. So when you multiply, remember, Rona, when you take it to the other side, okay, you're going to multiply the 5. There we go. Okay, you got it. It was just a mistake. It's fine. I won't go into it too much. There we go, guys. So you need to ask yourself, what is this thing actually asking us? And it was asking for the gradient that you would need to multiply with AB to get -1. Are we all feeling better about it? I feel like everyone is very quiet. Is anyone who's still like, I don't get it? Should I go over it one more time? Is everyone fine? I get it now. Wonderful, Lerato. Okay. Bonola says yes, please. I'm guessing you mean go over it one more time. Okay. So we want the gradient of the line which would be perpendicular to AB. AB is a line, right? We have 2 points, we join them, we make a line. So first things first is to find the gradient of AB. So you use your formula and you find the gradient of AB, and that was negative 4/5. But the question here is, which gradient do we multiply by negative 4/5 to get -1? Because the rule says, if two lines are perpendicular, when you multiply their gradients, you get an answer of -1. Okay, Bonolo, are you with me so far? There we go. So we have the gradient of AB. We want an answer of -1 when we multiply. So you are going to write down -4/5 times x. You're probably thinking, where does x come from? Okay, we're letting x be the unknown. We're letting x be this thing that we're looking for, right? So you're going to say -4/5 multiplied by x equals -1. So now you will make x the subject of your formula by tipping and timesing your 4/5, your -4/5. Because technically you divide by -4/5, but we don't want that mess. So you're just gonna tip it around and times it. Then you're gonna be left with -1 multiplied by -5/4. Two negatives give you a positive, and 1 times 5/4 is 5/4. You get it now, Bonolo? I hope you do. I hope that was really helpful. Yes? No? Does everyone else get it? Are we all good? There we go. Wonderful, Bonolo. Thank you very much for asking a question.
You're doing really good. You're doing really good.
Oh, geez, I forgot to ask which one is going to turn around. But anyway, there it is. It turned around. It says, if 2 tan of beta is, wait, -5 is equal to 0, then what is sine beta plus cos beta? Okay, starting the timer now. Go for it, guys. If you're stuck, ask. If you have a clue, tell everyone. If you have the answer, pop it in the chat or raise your hand and talk to me. In this next round, I think I want someone to talk to me, guys. I've been speaking. Whew. My voice is gonna vanish.
You're doing well, Cat.
I've been
to communicate with these people, huh? Huh? My pips. What's going on, my people?
Shoo. I need someone to speak to me, at least someone to speak to me, guys.
Let's go. Let's do this. I guess, is this the last question of the day or the second last question of the day, Teacher Cat?
I'm gonna say second last. We'll do one more after this, and then I will release you guys to go have dinner and speak about my singing with your parents and recover before the next lesson. Okay, I'm being nice like that. Okay, we're 2 minutes in. I hope you guys are sort of getting it. I like trig. I hope you guys like trig also. Two and a half minutes in. Hope you guys are good. Does anyone have questions? Is anyone completely lost and has no idea where to start? Nope. Okay. We're all doing well, I guess. Lee has been quiet. Lee spoke to me in the beginning and now Lee's like, I'm done speaking. That was my bit for today. Bali, I do not understand. Okay, Bali, where can I, okay, here's your first step. Let me give you a clue, okay? First, solve for 10 of beta. So get rid of -5, get rid of 2, get a nice well-rounded answer. 10 beta equals something. That's your first step. Okay. I know trig is a little bit messy. I see you, Lee. You're like, look, I'm going to say one word and she'll never bother me again. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do you have 2 in pause? No, we have 1 in pause. Okay. I need someone to speak to me in this round, guys. Come on. Lorato, don't you want to speak to me? No? Okay. Okay. We're already past 4 minutes. I'm guessing this one is a little bit more challenging. I'll give you more time. I think after this, we all deserve to leave, ne? Shame. Let me not do that to you guys. This will be the last one. Oh, Devaching hasn't asked. Thank you very much. I was starting to think you guys vanished. I think it's 35/27. Thank you for your answer. Anyone else? Okay, I'm gonna give us until 5:02 and then we can discuss it and wrap up and go and do whatever it is we do during holidays, which is eat in my case.
Last question of the day. Let's go. You
Banana
start.
I think this is a good one to end off with, ne? Just to get our brains going. Okay. It is 18:54. Give us a few seconds, Bonolo, and I will help you. Did you do the first step of getting 10 on its own? Let me ask that. Did you do that part? Wonderful. Okay, so let's talk about 10. 10 is y over x, right? Or opposite over adjacent. So my next clue is draw your triangle. Fill in your opposite over adjacent and solve for your hypotenuse. Oh, I've said a lot. I think I gave you the answer. Hello. Remember, guys, be on mute. We don't want to hear what's going on at home.
Yes, but babes, no, especially it's because it's distracting to other people. That's the only problem. So if you're not talking to us, please mute yourself.
Komotsa says I only managed the first step. Okay, guys, let's talk about this. Okay, first step, I said you get 10 on its own, which means you take your 5 over. So you have 2, 10 beta is 5. You divide both sides by 2. So then you have 10 beta equals 5 over 2. So as I said, your 10 is equal to y over x, which is opposite of adjacent. I don't know which method you use, so I'm just stating both. So you have to draw your right angle triangle and fill in 5 at your opposite and 2 on your adjacent. Well, in order to find out sine and cos, what do you need? You need your hypotenuse side. Do you guys agree? We need our hypotenuse side. Cannot find out sine or cos without the hypotenuse. Both ratios involve using the hypotenuse, right? So you draw your triangle and you solve for the third side using, who knows what we use to solve for the third side? We have a right angle triangle with 2 sides. What do we use to solve the third? Pythagoras. Thank you, Ntebogang. So you take Pythagoras and you say 5 squared plus 2 squared gives you r squared, which is your hypotenuse squared. How much is the hypotenuse? Solve for the hypotenuse for me. How much do you guys get? Seven, 5,4. Okay, Ntebogang, please give it to me in third form. You don't have, I know writing the square root thing is difficult. Just say SQRT. I know that means square root. William, 7. I'm not sure. Remember to square them, William. Forgot to square them. So it's not 5 plus 2. It's 5 squared plus 2 squared. Thank you. Thank you, Ntebogang. Square root of 29. Bonolo says 5,4, which is square root of 29. Great, guys. So our r is square root of 29. So now we have all 3 sides, right? Sine. Sine is what over what? Tell me, guys. Y over r, which is the same as what over hypotenuse? Y is what? Opposite or adjacent? Opposite over hypotenuse. Thank you very much, Ntebogang. Plus cos, which is adjacent over hypotenuse, right? So we have all 3 sides. So how much is your opposite side? Let me know. What's the dimension for our opposite side? It's already on your triangle. If you have your triangle, you just look at it. How much is sine? Come on, guys, it's the last lap. We're almost done. 5, thank you. So opposite of 5 over hypotenuse, which is square root of 29, plus adjacent over hypotenuse. How much is our adjacent? 2. Thank you very much, William. So plus 2 over square root 29. And then you just add them, guys. So sine b plus cos b equals 5 over 29 plus 2 over 29. And how much is our final answer? Square root of 29, not 29, sorry, square root. What is our final answer? 35 over 27. Okay, I'm not sure how you get 35 over 27. Did I do something wrong? Yo, now we have 1,016. Woo! Let me check my answer, my final answer. Very, very, very quickly. So 5 over 29, if we're adding and we have the same denominator, then we add the numerators, isn't it? Okay, my calculations are failing me, and I have no calculator. Give me 2 seconds. 5 over square root of 29 plus 2 over root 29. And we have 1,299, 1,3. Thank you, Ntebogang. And these people decided to rationalize our denominator, but yes, let's see, 35 over 27. 1,29. Okay, yes, thank you, Ntebogang, that as well. Okay, is everyone feeling good about the steps? Thank you, Lorato. Is everyone feeling good about the steps for this question? This was a little bit of a tricky one, right? That would conclude our class. Thank you very much for coming through, guys.